That's why you're sensitive to this issue. Mind you,
You
she
know,
said what annoys her the most about me, I think, is that I sent her 300 text messages all day.
it used to give me such anxiety, yes, because I would wake up in the morning, I would do my meditation, I would pick up my phone, and I would have 30 text notifications from David Yontef, and I would actually have like anxiety in my chest. And then I sort of just worked through it, and I said, "There's no obligation to respond. Have your coffee. He'll be there in 2 hours. Just ease in." And that made me feel better. But no, it's funny you bring that up about me being on my phone because even my old co-host Kane used to say that. It used to be a computer because we all had our computers in front of us, and Kane's feedback always was stop looking at your computer when we're doing a segment. And so it's funny. I guess I do that. Uh
Well, 15 years later, and she has not learned anything, has she? Well, that's
Slow.
okay. I'm still as annoying as I was 15 years ago. I can promise you that.
Well,
Um,
okay, a couple other things. What do you make of Charlie Sheen saying that Denise Richards is the hottest she's ever been? She's the one that got away, and now he loves that Denise and what's the daughter's name there?
Sammy.
Sammy are on the old
But he
OnlyFans.
also said that rumored is that he goes to, I mean, he doesn't go to the daughters. He's just happy. He said that she bought a house and a Mercedes with it. Shows you where the values are in good old Hollywood, Los Angeles. But he did say that he rumors, someone from inside his camp says that he goes to his ex-wife's OnlyFans every chance he gets. Now, he might also take a moment in the bedroom with the lights out, if you know what I mean, with the OnlyFans, just him and his OnlyFans and his phone and computer. But apparently, he is a big fan of watching Denise on OnlyFans, kind of, maybe getting off on it. I mean, I think that's what OnlyFans is for, more or less.
Wonder what Aaron
Which
thinks because Aaron seems a little jealous.
and no judgment, guys. I am all about sex workers and I'm all about OnlyFans and I'm all about the whole industry. Not that a sex worker is on OnlyFans because a lot of other types on there. Yeah, I found this very interesting and I kind of loved it. He said she's the one that got away. I love my Denise. I know she's not coming back to Beverly Hills. I know they tried her last season. I know it was a disaster with an upside down jacket. Sarah Fraser now drops these nuggets about inside information. She said a rumor is Erica Jane is going to have a really tough season. Sarah's other rumor is she has from firsthand, from sources, that Denise will never be back. I tend to believe you. Um, I still love Denise because I think outside of this, she's like Rinna in a different way. She's Denise fucking Richards and she's iconic and she does make a ton of money from OnlyFans. I love that Charlie might be, taking a moment under the covers with his computer and her OnlyFans. I love it. What do you think about this? I'm being
It's
honest.
Charlie Sheen. Does anything shock you? Does anything
Yeah.
shock you? He's a bit, and I loved in the article they said recovered sex addict. Like, okay, is he recovered?
Recovered.
Recovered for 10 minutes, maybe. Okay, couple things, and then I gotta go. Alex Baskin denying Sheena Shea's comments that they were given an ultimatum that if the season didn't get better, it was done. And that was for season 11, I believe, not just season 10. Now, the show was like absolutely getting canceled season 10. Then
Yeah.
season 11 did not go as they really planned, according to Sheena. And now we are on pause. Now, Alex Baskin says this has been over dramatized and that they're always having show meetings, which I do believe. They're always tweaking things. They're always having show meetings. Where are you at with this article?
And he is saying kind of like what Lala, I mean, the new phrase that the kids say, Sarah, is I think James is in the comments. I think, as Lala says, I think James was in the comments. I think Sheena was in the comments. I think Katie was in the comments. I think you're all in the comments, which is Lala's way of saying, like, you really hate this person, but you're reading the comments and you want America to like you. Well, guess who's not in the comments? Behind the velvet ropes, David. But so Alex was saying too that they had a meeting and he basically said, like, get out of the comments. You're all becoming self-aware of Scandival. And now we think none
Yes.
of you are being real. And we want to make the show we've made for the past 10 years where you're all just living your life. If you're happy with someone, you're happy. If you're mad, you're mad. Just be authentic in the moment, which is really the advice when you go on one of these shows. Um, I see this like in the middle because I do believe the show is going to be canceled. I do. And I do think producers, I think that you say that to threaten your cast when they see your golden check being slipped away. In New Jersey, apparently, they all, according to Jen Fessler, they all are talking about it. You know how we're talking about it? Apparently, Jen Fessler and Margaret and Melissa and Jackie and Aiden, apparently they all sit around talking about it. Oh, who's going to go and who's not going to go. So I think New Jersey knows that changes are coming. I think Alex, I think maybe there was some threatening, but I understand what he's saying. And so maybe Sheena took it a little out of context. What do you think about this one?
No, I think they're speaking the same language, just in different terms. And certainly, Alex isn't gonna come out and say, "Oh, yeah, she's right." I mean, they have to do it delicately. But I think they're both referring to the same thing, 110%. And we've talked about, does VPR get a bit of a reboot? How's it gonna work? You can't have the same storyline
And
that we had where Ariana is not going to interact with Tom, and I understand why. But you can't, then the show can't go on. It's exactly what's happened in Jersey, as you have said. You can't have Melissa and Teresa not even.
over.
I just saw Teresa on a red carpet with Louis, and the person asked, "Where, are you making any is there any bread to break with Melissa?" No, it is over. Are you sure? It's over. So that's it. I mean, yeah.
Andy asked her on that Watch What Happens Live the other week, he said, would you rather either A, only have sex for the rest of your life listening to On Display or, hang out with Melissa? And she said, well, On Display was written about me. So I'd like to have sex to On Display. It's kind of I'm like, wow. And people say she's dumb as rocks. Okay, Teresa, that's a pretty good comeback.
Teresa.
It's over. You know what's weird to me though is like we talked about Atlanta for months. What's going on? What's going on? Oh my God, Marlo's gone, and then quiet. Oh my God, Sheree's gone. Oh my God, Portia. We talked about it. We're not even talking about like the VPR reboot. Like there's not even, it's so far out that we're not even like no one's even like I don't even think Alex is sitting around with everyone's name on the board. I don't even think we're at that stage. I think it's just like enjoy your podcast, Lala. Good luck getting on Dancing with the Stars, Sheena. Vanderpump, we all know you're busy. Tom, go in that castle for as long as you want. You know what I mean? Katie and then Ariana, this is the time. Put your faces down and sell those sandwiches. Don't give any to Sarah because she's the spy. Ariana, go make your $1 million on Love Island. I
First of all,
think they're
I'm going
just like,
back and getting my sandwich as a disguise in a disguise, and I will give an honest review. They took my advice, they handed out samples, and they apologized. And I take
guess who's
feedback
not going
on
with
my
you?
show. You.
I'm not going with you because A, I don't want to be called out when I'm seen next to you. Second of all, I'm also blocked by Ariana, so I don't want to hear about any, please leave the premises. And again, I don't want a fucking sandwich. So I will be down the street at Chiconi's having my martini. You go there, and when you're done, you walk 2 doors down and you
Sandwiches
have a martini with me.
are hot in LA. And people that live here that listen to us hit me up all the time. They're like, "Did you see this new sandwich shop opening? There's real sandwich shops," and David is denying it. I said, "I know. David needs to get on board.
Well, guess what?
Sandwiches are having a moment. People eat
Guess
sandwiches.
what? Slip into my DMs. Let me see the sandwich shops. I love Madeo. I love
Pro sandwich,
Chiconi's.
amazing. And there's another one I'll find. All right, I gotta go.
Slip into my DMs, guys. Prove me wrong. I love you all, though. I'm not being bitter.